Hey guys, we have a very special video today, Commander Legends. And I know what you're thinking, that's not so special. I mean, this card, pretty recent, still around. But for me, it's very special. I'll tell you for two reasons. So first of all, I got it at a great deal from a fellow TCG-Addict, and it was a little bit damaged, as you can see, but really not that bad. We'll have to see how the packs are. That's the thing. I mean, are the cards damaged? We'll find out. But he gave it to me for a really good deal as a result. I mean, a good deal relative to what he was selling them for. The second thing is I can get a pretty good deal on these from a German company if I were to buy them in kind of bulk. And to be honest, I've never opened one of these. Like, I'm so excited to do it. And that's really the determinant of whether or not I would buy more, is like how this box does. And if we pull like a Jeweled Lotus or something, obviously that won't count. I'm just going to make a quick adjustment. Sorry, guys. So I'll take like a very fair look at the value after this. It's interesting. Same with Commander Legends Baldur's Gate in Europe. When you sell cards out here, some of those Commander sets that just flopped fully in the States are doing okay. I mean, better than in the States. Command the Draft. Oh, please no Prismatic Pipers. This is kind of cool. Commander Legends. All right, guys, let's do this. Yeah, 2020. I mean, this is still like a recent set, but for me, it's super cool. I think it's better than the Baldur's Gate set. I think that's probably a common opinion. My only fear is that because you have the Jeweled Lotus in here, that occupies like a big part of the expected value. All right, so there's some good commons, uncommons in here. 3 visits and Thought Vessel. I don't know about commons, actually. I think like things like Arcane Denial, Dragon Egg. I think that's kind of solid. I think Arcane Denial, things like that are only in the Commander product for this set. So, we'll just open a few packs, see how we like it. Renegade Tactics. So the other reason this is special is because the guy I bought it from said he's been opening. He opened a lot of these. Annoyed Altasaur. And Sisei's Ring, nice, and he was never able to pull the Jeweled Lotus. So, what do you know, guys? What does that mean for us, right? I did tell him if we pulled it that we'd share the spoils with him. He's a great guy, and Archon of Coronation. Okay. Oh, sorry, the back. Yeah, sweet. Well, it's I don't know where it ranks in terms of the top mythics in the set, but it is a mythic right out of the gate. Solemn Ritualist and, oh, wow, all right. Skyraker Giant and a Soldier Token. All right, so Archon of Coronation. Double sleeve this bad boy. I don't think it's like one of the big hits. But, there we go. It's a mythic, And, yeah, sweet. In terms of Alharu, all right, here's what we'll do. We'll put the hits here. What was this? Uncommons, Volcanic Dragon. We had then this as well as an uncommon. The OPEC. Oh, no. Whoa. Here it is. All right, something like that. Common foil and the Obeka Brute Chronologist. So like some of the others, this set has a lot of just good cards, regardless of price. And I like that. I like having, good stuff to sell. Forget how much it costs. In fact, sometimes it's a benefit if they're, affordable cards that are still good. Benefit to the buyer. Obviously, the seller wants to have as expensive as possible card. So Dragon Mental Prospers, Pirate Jalum Tome, an artifact we just had reprinted. Moss Diamond. So you got probably some good artifacts in here, just like usable artifacts. Supernatural Armillary Sphere. Command Tower, there we go, solid card. Also in Baldur's Gate. Should I separate that? Is that like worth? Some of these are just like worth maybe, like they're noteworthy in some degree. Arcane Signet, nice. So that's certainly separable. Ordeal of Nyla and Vault of Champions. Wow. I think that is a pretty sweet card to have hit right there. Good. Great card, guys. All right, so it's getting spicy up in here. And we got Bear Claw here in the back. Let's so what's the deal with the Piper? I missed that. Something to do with the draft. It has some significance in my mind. I just can't remember. So Vault of Champions, by the way, this is just a great card. We can focus on it a little bit. How's the condition? Condition is solid. Vault of Champions. All right. I'll check it later. Ooh, my goodness, guys. Legendary Planeswalker. So forget just, you know, absolute price or anything. Oh, the Monarch. Sweet. You know, forget just straight up price. So Sunset Pyramid. This is actually a pretty cool artifact. I'm going to put it in a sleeve just to preserve it a bit, because sometimes the foils curl, even though Arcane Signet, you know, is more valuable in terms of just value. But, okay, Tevesh Sat, Doom of Fools. Very cool. It's actually a pretty valuable card, too. Like, this is a pretty sweet Planeswalker. Wow, we are just nailing it right now. What a start. So this is how you can do well without a, what's it called? You guys know what it's called. A Jeweled Lotus. A $100 card. Tevesh Sat, Doom of Fools. Very, very nice, guys. We've got a spicy start in front of us so far. What was this again, our first one? Oh, yeah, Archon of Coronation. So we've got, is that two mythics so far. And 2 real nice hits. Crimson Fleet Commodore, Aqueous Form, no, yeah, exactly, Defiant Salvager, Portent of Betrayal, Trove Tracker, Ghastly Demise, sorry, Core Cartographer, Silverback Shaman, great, Seer's Lantern, so we got all the artifacts, Eye Colors, Path of Ancestry, Worktop Assistant, Vow of Lightning onto the uncommons, Cast Down, okay. Grafted War Gear, and oh my gosh, you guys kidding me? What is happening right now? What is happening? We are just absolutely crushing the value. Unbelievable. Training Center. What else we got? Hamza, Guardian, and Eligeth, Crossroads, Olger. No, Augur. I'm kidding. My goodness. Prying Eyes, Common Foil. Oh, we got the Piper, guys. We got him. Prismatic Piper. An S card. Awesome. So, what was the ruling again? Hold on. Prismatic Piper, known for make sure you have a commander to represent your strongest color. So you may play up to 2 copies of the Piper as your deck's commander. If you didn't draft Prismatic Piper, don't worry, you can bring up to 2 Pipers from outside the draft. Before the game starts, choose color for each Piper as you have a commander. You have as a commander. It becomes that color for that game. For example, say you drafted great red and green cards, including a red legendary creature with partner, but you didn't draft a green legendary creature. Choose for Prismatic Piper to be green, and you're good to go. You're covered even if you didn't draft any legendary creatures with the right colors. There it is. The Piper. And Elagath, of course, is cool too. Prying Eyes and foil. I don't know. What are Pipers worth? Probably not enough to be high on the list. But, you know, it was a cool concept, I think. Even though I'm sure... I can't remember. What were people's opinions? All right. Well, guys, screw the Piper. Also, Archon of Coordination, not a hit. I mean, you can't complain when you're rocking these 3 cards so far. But Archon of Coordination goes to the back. And all this was right. And the Piper, I mean, is basically a common. I'll put... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a separate for the Piper. He's got his own little separate spot. And then the other thing is, in terms of hits, it's really Arcane Signet. I'll put it in a sleeve quick. 3 visits, and how am I already forgetting the other one? I mean, I think it's like Thought Vessel was the other one. So that's it for hits there in the uncommon section. And then Command Tower. Didn't I put this somewhere? Command Tower is the only hit in the common area. I mean, you can get things that are like really usable. Oh, I did separate it. You know, you can get Viscera Seer, right? And I don't know, just like some very... I mean, it's a Commander Legends deck, so obviously they have a lot of legendary cards in here, so it's dumb to say, oh, we got good cards. Of course there's good cards. The question from a value perspective, though, is how good do you separate, do you not? But Training Center, and, I mean, we've just lucked out. We've lucked out. Vault of Champions... and I can't remember the other card was, not that I can't, it was Tovesh Sad, I think, Doom of Fools. So, we are crushing it. And there is, you know, even though there aren't a whole lot of uncommon commons that are worth a lot of money, I mean, you would think with the set, you do have quite a few in Commander Legends Baldur's Gate, because they're pulling from years of cards and the ones that are the best. You do still have, at least at the top, a couple good ones. But, you know, you don't have the gates. Nadir's Nightblade is okay. I'll separate that. Rings of Bright Hearth. I think this is a pretty good card. Like a couple dollars at least, so I'm definitely separating it. Ooh, Breaches, Brazen Plunderer right behind it. Legendary creature. So, yeah, this is a good card to my memory. And then what do we have behind that? Captain Vargas Wrath. And that's it. And another Piper. Oh boy, I'm happy so that's 2 Pipers. I don't know, is there a set amount of Pipers that you get? And then it's just, you just never want to see them? It could be it. Alright. Here we go. Angelic Gift, Undying Rage, Runaway Together, Crushing Vines, Portent of Betrayal, Fire Diamond, Squad Captain, Wild Heart Invoker, Elvish Doomsayer, Azure Fleet Admiral, Spectral Searchlight, Maelstrom Colossus, Skilled Animata, Open the Armory, Volcanic Torrent, and Dawn Glade Regent for our first rare. Nothing crazy. I'm still feeling the Jeweled Lotus, guys. And, you know, it's weird opening boxes like this that are meant to be drafted. Because it's like, you know, this isn't how you're supposed to do draft boxes. They're not the most fun. This one is a little bit, Slurk, all ingesting. Foundry Inspector, the original Foundry Inspector. Not the original, my goodness, far from the original. But the previous printing, maybe there's another printing in a Commander deck or something that I'm not aware of, before we got flooded with Foundry Inspectors due to Brothers War. Great set, though. I've been loving Brothers War, so nothing for me to talk badly about. These are just butter packs. I love it. They open so easily. All right, Molder Beast, Goblin Trailblazer, Sailor of Means, Doom Traveler. All right. Preordained, there you go. That's a solid common. Fiery Cannonade, Stupiding, Bading, Eyeblight Massacre, Pilgrim's Eye, Prophetic Prism, Staunch Throne Guard, Thirst for Knowledge, Intangible Virtue, Imperious Perfect, and wow, Staff of Domination. Very solid. I don't know if this still has value after, well, you know, given that it is now, but, you know, that's a solid hit. Printed in Brothers War. But very solid. Kedris and, oh, there we go. Gilrana, Color of Wirewood, and a Doom Traveler in foil. Doom Traveler is like a pretty just usable card. Alright. And there we go. So 2 uncommons, additional legendary creatures. So I guess that legendary creature slot can be anything, including, of course, a rare or a mythic like we hit with the Tovesh. Flood of Reconciliation, Corpse Charm, Crushing Virtue Vines, of course, Fleshbag Marauder, Raise the Alarm, Findor Elves, Murder, Anointer, Valor, Scourging. I'm not going to read them all. There are far too many cards. We'll just read the uncommons. Knoll Collar, Sunset Pyramid, Strength of the Pack, and Court of Ire. Very nice. By that I mean kind of average. And so just some more uncommons and a Reclamation Sage in foil. I will say Reclamation Sage goes well with somebody the other day. I was like just throwing in some extras. They like to run Elf Tribal, and ba-ding, this would have been the perfect card. I actually had it as a list card. That's what I used it as. Moonkraken, and yep, put those up there. So there's a ton of great cards in here. You have, what do you got? Jeweled Lotus, of course. Tutor, Vampiric Tutor. Oh, and they're going to reprint they're about to reprint Vampiric Tutor, I think, in Commander Sphere. They're about to reprint it in, what is the new set? Dominaria Remastered. So I'm sure that'll affect the price a bit. Demonic Lore, Monstrous Onslaught, Court of Grace. We got Court of Ire last time. Now we have Court of Grace. I should have probably just thrown a little perfect, not a perfect fit. Oh, that is a perfect fit. We've got Kelith, Sunmane Familiar right behind it. I wonder how these sell. Like if these legendary creatures sell fairly well. Rayav Master Smith and Sanitarium Skeleton with a rock token artifact behind it. Should I separate out the legendary creatures? I could do that actually. Let me see. I could do commons there. I mean, big hits will still go there, but this is just for me later when I'm organizing it. There we go. There's the other one. So we got 2 in the last few packs. There we go. Sorry guys, this is not what anybody would love to see, I would imagine. I apologize. Okay. I may have missed one, but this is for myself later. My own little system of organization. And, oh, I guess it doesn't make sense anymore, but we'll still keep up what I was doing. So, all right. Mr. Piper. All right. What did I just knock over? Nothing too critical, it seems. All right, so we've definitely slowed down, guys. Can we build some momentum again? That would be nice. Soul's Might, Romandoon Goblin, Universal Solvent, stuff that I recognize right away. I will talk about Opal Palace, Pirate's Cutlass. You know, what did I just say? We're going to go to not mentioning every common. Revenant, Brass Herald, and Profane Transfusion. We got ourselves another mythic. Nice. Oh, gosh, the back. Unfortunately, again, this isn't like a massive hit mythic to my knowledge. I'll have to check later. But it is a mythic. Unfortunately, so is the Jeweled Lotus. So we can stop getting mythics as far as I'm concerned and just save it for the Lotus. I think I'll put it down here just because it's a mythic. And another uncommon with a Prophetic Prism, and a Soldier. But yeah, there's a lot of like 10 to 20 to 50 cent mythics, and we've hit 2 of them already. Oh, the back. You know what? I'm gonna experiment with something. This would just be a lifesaver if this worked. I'll have to check maybe the recording afterwards, but let's see if I can do it like this. Jalem Tome, Makeshift Munitions, Angelic Gift, Moss Diamond. See how it looks. I apologize if this looks terrible. Command Tower again, nice. Explosion of Riches, Siren Storm Tamer, Frenzied, Bio Waste Blob, okay. Then we got another Geralta. Ooh, nice. So an extra rare. And yeah, then I'm going to have to check right now how it ended up looking. This was our Kitesail Corsair. All right, let's see how it looked. Nobody wanted that to work more than me. But it's not going to work. It's just the cards are too far away. All right. Let's carry on. Yeah, we really just haven't had any hits since the training center, you know, that 1, 2, 3 combo. But I still, there we go, another preordained. So we're just nailing preordains, command towers, getting a ton of those. That's good. Blade Brand, Cartographer, Silver Seer's Lantern. Again, part of the reason I'm doing this is because I'm also interested in how well some of this sells, like how fast. Scholar of the Ages, Slaughter of the Strong, and oh, Aurora Phoenix. All right. Then we have the Ward with Familiar, and nice. Okay, so at least we have 2 rares and a Marble Diamond in foil. That must be, you know, I'd imagine. I think there were still some old foil multipliers on these. Well, no, there was the Commander Legends collector box set, so I'm sure there's a bazillion of these, so maybe not. But, all right, so we got Hawana's Trickster and Aurora Phoenix. None of which I think are necessarily huge hits. Keep rocking. So yeah, you have some really just like top heaviness in the set in terms of like really good, super expensive cards, and then just not quite enough of the bulk to work it out. There we go. Another. It's it was a Marble Diamond, not a Moss Diamond. I'm a dummy. Murder, Benevolent Blessing, Amorous Axe. You do get a ton of cards though. I mean, 20 cards per pack is pretty sweet. Interpret the Signs and Undergrowth Stadium. Of course, that's another huge hit. We are just nailing it with the lands. This is pretty nice. Got Abomination of Land War right behind it. So that gives us Undergrowth Stadium. We got three total so far. In addition to this. Well, 2 in addition to this, so 3. Nice. These are going to save us. These are bailing us out right now. So Undergrowth Stadium. But that's it. I mean, aside from this and the Mythic hit, you know, no, like, that, it'll sneak up on you, certain sets that just have a ton of consistently pretty good hits. And, you know, if you only have a couple biggies, oh, all right. Oh, all right, not bad. Not bad at all. First uncommon, so non-common foil. And we get Orzhov. So, you know, mediocre. Not in terms of value, just what it is. Nothing too special. And at least, though, we get a rare for our other legendary creature. Gnostra. Or Nostra. I guess the G is silent. So we are just crushing it with Vault of Champions, Training Center. Now we got Underground Stadium. I mean, that's pretty nice. Undying Rage, Fire Diamond. But yeah, I mean, there's some sets that are just a ton of fun to open. I mean, obviously when you're doing draft, it's a little bit less thrilling. There we go, Faith's Fetters. This is another card that was just reprinted in Jumpstart 2022. Shimmermer, Noxus Dragon, nice. Are you kidding me? Are you joking? This is amazing, but like, what is going on? We're not even halfway through, and we're at 4 out of how many are there? 5? No, there's more, I think. This is amazing. So now we're doing real well, guys. We might not need the Jeweled Lotus. I mean, the Jeweled Lotus. My goodness, if you hit that, you're done. We retire early. Nice. So Command Tower, that's amazing. That's like, we're close to probably $40 in value just from those land cards that we've hit so far. And then Arden and Pilgrim's Eye. And a Monarch emblem. No, not emblem. Oh, wait a second. Arden, I'm not thinking right now. Intrepid and Pilgrim's Eye. That's a common. I think it's 24 packs, right? We're definitely at least halfway through. We're getting close to halfway through. My goodness, though. Sure, we're going to get stadium seating now, and we're just going to sweep. All right. Crimson Fleet Commander, Soul's Might, Fiery Commando, Thorn of the Black Rose, Pilgrim's Eye, Prophetic Prism. It's like I can't help myself but just read them as I leaf through. Return to Dust, Guildless Commons, Victimize, and nice. That's it. We're retiring. Oh, nice. Wait. This is interesting. You can get 2, 3 rares? Really? And another Piper. Elf Warrior. I did not know. Oh, yeah. Gift of Paradise. Okay. Huh. Isn't that interesting? So we got... Kamal's Will. It's not Akroma's Will, but... and then we got... Kawain. Yeah, here, give me 1 second. Guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. So unfortunately, Kamal's Will is nothing compared to Jessica's or Akroma's. Not all wills, I guess, created equal. Not even close. But, you know, totally fine. Totally understandable. Let's keep cracking. Still feel like the Lotus is just lurking somewhere in these packs. Yeah, I don't even need the Lotus. Let's get a Tutor. You know, why go straight another Gift of Paradise and pull for... I just love the art on some of the cards here. Wild Size Charcoal Diamond. Viscera Seer. This is for myself. I know it's not like more than a 25-cent card, but I need it. Rupture Spire. Natural Reclamation. There we go. Make a Stand. I was going to say it's taking... Oh. Big mistake. Have I been doing that the whole time? Looks like I have been doing it for some time. I have opened so many packs where I just place on there, so guess I was maladjusted. Alright. Man, I did this a lot, it seems, so I'm just going to leave it. It's not worth going through right now. Sorry about that. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done the go-through. Mask of Memory and... Flamekin Herald, followed by Prava of the Steel Legion, and nice, okay, nothing crazy. Copy Token, another common foil, 2 legendary creatures, and Flamekin Herald. There are also a lot of mythics, right? So the chances that you hit like crappy mythics is pretty high. All right, Howling Golem, Dragon Egg. Just go through here quickly. Farhaven Elf, Familiar, Sisay's Ring, Mirror, Burnished Heart, Meteoric Mace, Patron of the Valiant, and Laboratory Drudge. with a Malcolm, oh, nice, all right, at least we get another rare. Oh, sweet. Sweet, 1 sec. Computer's gonna die, I'm sorry, I need to, all right, all good. All good. So, where were we? Apologize about that. Of course, I'll have timestamps though, so for those who are just watching for an item that they're buying, no problem. You just go to the timestamp. Sorry if you had to see that. And yeah, unfortunately, these guys are not worth anything, but I'm happy to have gotten a foil rare, and that was 3 rares in the pack, so you know, they're not quite as stacked as the Baldur's Gate. Although in Baldur's Gate, you only got 18, right? 18 packs in the set boosters. Draft boosters, you did get 24, though, and I feel like you definitely had more cards. Definitely. Or more rares. That's just my feeling so far. I haven't opened enough Commander Legends to be able to say anything definitively. Universal Solvent, Robin DeGaulle, Omen Speaker. Just get through the comments quickly. Don't want to take up too much time on my Pirate Cutlass. Nice. Vow of Torment, in terms of memory, is what I meant to say. Lore Seeker Stone, and oh, nice. Oh, beauty. Opposition Agent. That is a sweet card to hit. I'm just going to put these down. Sweet. That's what I needed. Opposition Agent. Very nice. There we go. So that's a hit. That's a bona fide hit. What else we have in here? Hans Eriksson. Okay. Oh, a textured foil card. I totally forgot that existed in this. I don't know. Oh, man. Can you imagine if you actually hit like a rare textured foil? I guess just to hit any textured foil is pretty cool, but, you know, this is... I don't know. I don't know how much it's worth, like the textured foils in this set, but hey, very cool. Certainly has to be worth, right, more than the Baldur's Gate ones, unless those also devalued all textured foils, because I got so many of those. Like every other pack, you got a textured foil. Here, I'm definite. This is the first one. All right, so I'll put it separate with the Piper. Opposition Agent was obviously sweet, and then Hans Eriksson is kind of cool, even though you know it isn't a value bringer. I'll still throw a little sleeve on it. You know, big old Hans. Look at him. Gotta have some respect for Hans. All right. So the hit for sure was Opposition Agent and potentially Radiant Sarah Archangel. But that's cool. I forgot that was like a possibility to hit a textured foil card, so that's something to look for. Imagine, like, is there a textured foil Jeweled Lotus? I can't even imagine how much that would cost. I'm sure it exists. If they did it, but man, the amount of cash that... if the textured foils do in fact have a multiplier on them beyond that if it's a standard foil, because I know like a standard foil Jeweled Lotus is like $170. It's like 70% higher than the standard version. Sifter Worm and Blade Griff Prototype. Back. Then we got Power Stone Engineer and another rare in Zira, but I just think Briarblade Adept, I have this feeling like many of the legendary creatures don't deliver in terms of value. But Renegade Recruiter, Blade Griff Prototype, very cool. Glacian Power Stone Engineer. Let's just take them all out. Let's finish out the box here. I think that's only 6 packs left. So we are a far cry away from break even. But we have 6 gorgeous packs left. I'm happy I did this because I think I'm probably not going to buy these boxes in bulk. I don't think it shakes out in terms of the expected value. I don't know why the Commander sets have always kind of struggled when it comes to expected value, but alas, that's what we have. I could be wrong. It could be that this is just a poor opening. But even in Europe, where there's more demand for some of these cards, preordained, nice. It just strikes me that Fiery Cannonade, very cool. Another reprint recently, and in Jumpstart 2022. Make a Stand, Pain and Blade, Cast Down, and... Oh, gosh. What do you know? Unreal. Okay. Well, guys, we hit it. Vampiric Tutor. Oh, my gosh. We did it. Well, that was sweet. Doesn't get much sweeter than that. Holy moly. You know, what was I saying about expected value? Something about it not shaking out? I mean, expected value doesn't change if you hit a big card. Expected value is what you should expect over time on average. But look at this beauty. Oh my gosh. You know, now I just want to celebrate a little bit what we did pull, because look at this. Now it looks a lot better with a Vampiric Tutor. Opposition Agent, awesome. Command Beacon, Underground Stadium, Staff of Domination. I forgot about that. Rings of Training Center and Vault of Champions. And then, of course, Tevesh. Holy moly. Holy moly. We're rocking and rolling right now, guys. Bringing down the house. What else we have? And we got Anara and... Oh! Is that... No, it's just a regular foil. And another Piper. It, like, looks just weird. You can, like, hardly see it. So I thought, it's got to be another textured foil. But it is clearly not. Just clearly a regular foil. Inara is pretty cool, and Arumi of the Dead Tide. You know, again, I'm sure you have like a lot of very usable cards in here. Alright guys, 5 packs left, but we basically did it. I mean, we picked up a Vampiric freaking Tutor. There's the Piper from the back. That was amazing. That was a great little bailout there. Terramorphic Expanse, Vow of Flight, Reclamation Sage again, Hero's Blade, and Keeper of the Accord. You know what? I don't know. This Keeper of the Accord was, we just finish it out, Nodlear and Thalisa and Ripscale Predator with another Piper. Keeper of the Accord. Alright, and a bunch of uncommons except for this common foil. Got a lot of preordained, stuff like that too. Those are solidly $1 a piece, I imagine. Man, Vampiric Tutor. That was pretty nice. That was very nice. Alright, let's get through these. Ba-ding, ba-doom. Ambush Viper, Marble Diamond. Alright, well, what else can I talk about to spice up the commentary? My commentary has been very lacking. It takes like all my concentration to flip through. Body of Knowledge, nice. And then we have Mira. Ooh. Just a common. Some of the foiling is just so weird. So actually, Body of Knowledge. I'm going to have to price check that later. There's a couple I'm going to have to price check. I'm kind of disappointed we haven't had a 3 visits yet. Not even close, huh? I mean, I guess if you haven't gotten it, it's not close. That was like the dumbest thing I could have said. Only 3 packs left. So because of the Tutor, I'm going to waive our requirement of pulling a Dual Lotus. We got the Tutor. We don't need Mana Drain either. We got a bunch of the lands. So, you know, we set. That said, if it feels like popping one out, you know, I'll take it. I'm not going to fight it. Flood of Vexation. We have not had more command towers, nor have we had, again, just 1 3 visits is all we need. Unless, did I miss one? Did I go over it? That'd be kind of tough to not get a 3 visits. Apex Devastator. Oh my gosh, how did I almost go over that? Holy moly. So yeah, we missed an uncommon there, I believe. Wow, Apex Devastator, that's a great card. We are just rocking it right now. Who needs a Jeweled Lotus? Awesome. Let me just put these down. Very nice, guys. Apex Devastator. Beauty. We're not even done with the pack yet. Let's see what we got in the back. Silverback Shaman in foil. Not bad, guys. Not bad. 2 packs left. So at this point, I would say no need for anything else. You guys have treated us, or you've treated me well, Commander Legends. I don't need to be greedy. Let's just end it on solid notes here. All right. Aqueous Form, Defiant Tracker, Motor Beast, Ghastly Demise, Cartographer, Silverback Shaman, Shear's Lantern, Workshop Assistant into Thirst for Knowledge, Merchant Raiders, Sandstone Oracle, and Austere Command. Just finish it out quick. No other rares. Fathless, Annoyed Allosaur, foil. Alright, Austere Command. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. So we got one left. One left to make or break. Uncommon, and yeah. To make or break. No, I'm kidding. We've done well so far, so there's no make or break situation before us. That said, it would be really sweet to pull something sweet. Oh, this is good news, by the way. When you see... I'm kidding. I have no idea. All right, let's do this. I shouldn't do these late at night. I feel like my excitement factor, despite how excited I feel on the inside, just doesn't come across. Oh, the back again. I'm sorry. Natural Reclamation. Vow of Duty. Ingenuity Engine. Alright, guys, we're going to take this real slow, because this is it. This is the last card. Well, I mean, there might be one more behind it, but it's a rare, and that rare is nice. Spectator Seating. How well we have done with the land cycle in this set. I don't know why I keep calling it the land. Whatever. Very nice. So that is where our value has come from. I can't wait to go through it to show you how. I think we're at 6. There we go. Spectator Seating. We'll finish this off quick. No way. No chance. A textured foil Kodama of the East Tree to finish us off in the last freaking pack, guys. Oh my gosh. No chance. Look at this absolute gorgeous beauty. Wow. So this has to be the best you can do without a tutor. I mean, without a Jeweled Lotus. Holy moly. Okay. Oh my gosh. What did I miss? These are 2 uncommon. These are legendary creatures. All right. Let me take a breather. But holy moly, guys. We just finished off with Spectator Seating and then a textured foil Kodama of the East Tree. Man, I hope these still have multipliers. But, Kodama of the East Tree is just a straight-up good card to get anyway, so... Very cool. All right, guys, I'll be back to do the summary, but this is sweet.